Everybody, Cocktail Kings. That's what we've settled on. If you watch all these videos, we've had a bunch of generic names. I think we've settled on Cocktail Kings. It's a little aspirational. We're not quite to that level, but we're working on it. You're there, but you're trying to raise me up to be a Cocktail King.
You are there.
Right. So it may be December, but if you like pina coladas, this is your episode.
It is.
We're going to make it today. We're going to replace the main ingredient of pina coladas, which is
rum.
And we're going to replace it with
bourbon.
Bourbon, my favorite thing. So, Thomas, let's get started because we like pina coladas.
We do. They're delicious, and you know this is the
even in the pouring rain, we like them.
It is, and you know what? It's December, so we might be having pina coladas in the snow.
It's an addendum to that song.
It is. Just different season.
I get it.
But this is the last set in our last 5-episode series of classics, non-bourbon classics with bourbon.
Should we call it the replacement series?
I love that idea. I wish we would have come up with that in August.
Yeah, that would have been good.
Yeah, that would have been great.
I'm always late. Sorry.
It's okay. We'll just get Ashley over there to change the title of all of them.
Somebody go back in time and change everything.
So, I don't know if you've ever had a pina colada sitting next to a fire, but it is fantastic.
No, I can honestly say no.
So
it's usually next to a pool or a lake.
So a pina colada to me is a all year round drink, and because you have the ingredients here, like the Real coconut cream, this is pineapple juice, and then we have our cask strength right here, then you can make this all year round. You can find all the ingredients right here. We're at Liquor Barn Springhurst here at Cocktail Kings HQ.
So, my man Thomas, if you like pina coladas, has now given you a reason to drink them year round.
That's right.
All 12 months, pina coladas. Pools, fires, boats, snowstorms, the rain,
whatever you want.
Listening to soft rock radio, you can do it. All of it.
Yep, we can anytime you want. Pina coladas are. My mission is to make bourbon pina coladas a year-round standard. Yep. 12-month cocktail.
Let's get started.
Let's do it. So we are going to start, and this cocktail is very easy. We're going to do 1 part pineapple juice. All right, and then we're going to do 1 part of the Real Gourmet cream of coconut.
And again, all of these things are found at any liquor barn you go to. Coco Real, the Real brand is outstanding for any sort of cocktail you want to make at home.
Yes.
And we're doing a full part?
Yep, 1 full part. So equal parts pineapple juice, coconut cream.
This one's a little easier because it kind of oozes out.
And then we're going to do 2 parts of Maker's Mark cask strength. This one is at 110.4 proof. There you go.
2 parts.
2 parts. All the way to the top.
So Thomas, it is December. Is it appropriate to go bigger on bourbon in December?
I think it is. Yeah, why don't you go 2.5 parts?
I am. We're going to break out. We're going to freestyle a second here, and I'm going to go just a touch more.
And that's great.
I like bourbon.
That's what cocktailing about. You can look at a recipe, you can make it, and then if you're like, hey man, I wish this had a little bit more coconut, a little bit more bourbon, make it again with it. There's no set rules.
There's no
for
failing.
the ingredients. Now there are, as a cocktail purist, there are set rules for like when you shake and when you stir, but we can have a whole video on that later.
Okay.
So now you've got your drink. Ice it up. So in here, don't do all the way to the top. Do about this much. You can see.
Well, I'm already there.
So you're there. So the reason for that is that this coconut cream is actually pretty thick, and with less ice, you get more movement in the glass, so we can mix that in a little bit better because that's a thicker ingredient. Yep. So now we're here. There you go. And now we shake it.
And now we shake. Our favorite part.
That's right.
Gonna get the cross shake.
There you go. Other side.
And I believe I hear the ice cracking and sort of melting. So I think we are. I think we're right on time.
We're good. So then, heel your hand.
Heel your hand.
Palm.
Grip.
Good.
Heel.
There you go.
Man.
Like a pro.
Look out, Thomas, I'm coming.
All right, so you remember in October we did the double strain for the Cosmo.
Yes.
We don't have to do that here because we're actually pouring it on the rocks.
Okay.
So
we're gonna rocks up.
rocks your glass up. And then this will go right here.
Look at that.
Leave a little bit of room at the top.
It's that extra bourbon.
There you go.
There we go.
And then I would like to, I don't know, when I have pina coladas, I always like for a little bit of a topper
Oh boy.
on mine. And so we started with Maker's Mark Cask Strength. I'd like to top this with Liquor Barn's Private Select Pick number 9, Moore Castle.
Moore Castle. One of our, let's sidebar here for a second.
Yes.
The original was called Forecastle,
That's right.
which is, in my opinion, and my man J.K. McKnight with Forecastle Foundation, we did this a long time ago. Delicious blend. It was so good, we did it again and called it Moore Castle. I think it's so good, we did it again and called it Moore Castle 2.0.
Yep.
This is a great pour. If you see it in our stores, Forecastle, Moore Castle 2.0. Really good blend.
Get it. So this is, the recipe is 3P2, 4 Cuvée, 2 Mocha, 1 Spice. You know, the Mocha's been retired since February.
Mocha's retired, so if you see it,
If you see
grab it.
buy it. So then I just like to do a little bit of a float on top. Traditional pina coladas, you see a lot of times dark rum floated. We're using a little bit of Private Select floated right there on the top.
Man. There we go.
Perfect.
What I do want to say as I look at this, and this is the finale in our replacement series of cocktails where we took the traditional ingredient and replaced it with our favorite spirit from the Commonwealth of Kentucky, bourbon. They all tend to really still look the same.
You do.
So in my mind, I thought going into these, you know, the Bourbon Rita, the Hurricane were all going to look a lot different because it had the bourbon in it, but they actually tend to turn out just as they should.
And you know, you can garnish with fresh pineapple. What I like to do, honestly, is get some toasted coconut sprinkled on top if I have any of that. So there's plenty of ways you can make your own garnish. I like to garnish it with extra bourbon.
Yeah,
So
I like your style.
cheers.
So cheers to the finale of the replacement series for 2022. Happy holidays from all of us here at Liquor Barn and Maker's Mark. Cheers, my friend.
Cheers.
It tastes like a pina colada,
Oh yeah.
but better
yeah.
in my mind because it has a little bit of oak, just a tiny, maybe the topper.
The
It's
topper's
delicious, and it's just enough for me to kind of trim that pineapple and coconut down a little bit.
Yeah. It was very good.
Well, that is delicious. Happy holidays. Cheers.
Cheers.
From the Cocktail Kings here at Cocktail Kings HQ at the Springhurst store in Louisville. We love the rest of Kentucky, but this is where we do it.
That's right.
Cheers. See you next time. Or next year. Oh, watch out.
Delicious.
Mmm.